to this, part 5 of my Darkest Dungeon adventure, as I go over a few of the new classes that I got last time. So, here we have the Slayer, who is named for a friend, and in his infinite wisdom, he decided to let me go ahead and use, Adam Flowers, which is a weird name, but he's fine with it, and I'm fine with it. So, anyway, let's get to the skills that he has. We have Rip and Tear, a melee skill which heals him and increases the crit of the skill Bound for Glory. We have Tag and Bag, which is a ranged attack that marks and increases the damage received by the enemy. We have Reeling Reload, which puts him forward and pulls an enemy 3 and increases the accuracy of Bound for Glory. And then we have Run and Gun, which pushes him back and then buffs the damage of Bound for Glory. He also has plus 20% stress versus Unholy from Satanophobia. And we also have Clutch Hitter, so he'll be able to have more crit when he is below 50%. We also have Pila, which is just another name for pizza, but I figured, what better way to, give my friend a second character than to give them 2B. And so, 2B, or this version, Pila, has Deadly, which increases the crit, Night Owl, which increases speed if the torch goes below 26, but I'm probably not going to do that. Cove Phobe, plus 20% stress in the cove, and she's obsessed with material things. For skills, we have Sharp Edge, which is a melee skill, increases damage versus marked, and damage versus not size 1. So I'm assuming you're bigger creatures. And, it increases the ability of Assist, which gives it more damage. We have Hard Head, a melee skill, which increases stun and buffs Self Edge, or Sharp Edge. Piercing Spear, which, increases assist 25% more damage and does a bleed 2 points per round for 3 rounds. And then we have Plugin, which increases damage, dodge, accuracy, crit, and 25% damage, and but stresses out the other heroes. Then of course we have Pep Talk, Mackerel Pie, lowering her stress, but she suffers 1000% hit point damage and lowers the stress, but heals 20% hit points on companions. And then there's 50% chance for 15% less stress for 4 battles, or 10% more protection for 4 battles. And I realized I forgot the camping skills for the Slayer, which are the Beast Sleeps, minus 20%, or minus 20 stress, and minus 5 stress for all companions. And then we have Incorruptible Resolve, minus 25% stress for 4 battles, and remove mortality debuffs. And then we got another one for Helpful Onions, this time as Rainbow Bat. And we have Eldritch Slayer, so more accuracy and crit versus Eldritch, and Plutomania, which is Maniac for money. So we have a melee skill of Pierce, which pushes someone forward, or pushes them forward 1, and does armor piercing, so gets through that protection. Puncture, which is a ranged skill, which moves her forward and pulls enemies and lowers speed, but will also break their guard. Captivate, which will give enemies blight for 3 points a round for 3 rounds, and increases the damage versus marked, and Serpent Sway, so 2 times per battle, she can move forward and give herself blocks and speed. Then she also has Pep Talk and Snake Eyes, which gives allies armor piercing for 4 battles, and Snake Skin, which gives protection and max hit points for 4 battles. So I figure now's as good a time as any to go ahead and enter a dungeon. So, let's see. We could go to the farmstead, but that's a wave-based thing, and we really want to eventually get high enough level to start dealing with the Baron. So, I think this time we will go to the... darn. Looks like the werewolf is not super, uh, or warrior. Man, I was really hoping that one wouldn't fail on me, but it looks like it did. So this time we'll actually go with the wield, and we will go for the succubus trinket, though we don't have one yet. And we will actually use that very rare overture box. English. Sometimes it's hard. But we'll sell the companion scrub. And then, let's see, who do we want to take? I would take Ash, but Ash, really needs to stay there so I can level some new people. So we will go ahead and take Adam Flowers, I think. Put him in the second spot. We'll take Pila and put her in the first. Rainbow Bat will go in the third. And Henry will go in the last spot. Because he should be able to do some things back there. Also, Henry is one of my roommates. And yeah, I think it is time to see how this adventure shall go. And I will give actually a trinket to one of these folks. Just checking the accuracy though. But no one really has any. So, hit point wise, we'll give that to Pila. So she won't hit a lot, but she'll have hit points and dodge for days. So it is time to do our normal gain into the dungeon. So doing my normal sweep. And I will, of course, grab up a few torches and all that. Now time for the wield. And some of the creatures we'll see, including wolves, mushrooms, slimes. And, yeah. This is not an ideal place to live. And I wouldn't want to live there, of course. This time we'll go backwards. And we shall open the box and get the painting. And, oh no, supplicants. Oh no. Don't give my new people the thirst. Don't want it. Uh, chastise it. And then we'll uh, hmm. So far, not going great. But, I'm not really surprised. Not everything goes perfectly, of course. But nothing too bad as of yet. Uh, I think I will actually go in here and turn down the audio a little bit more. I thought I would actually have changed those, but apparently not nearly enough. So, ashes to ashes. So far, nothing too bad. Especially because I can heal up the stress with some people. Nice rip and tear. Which, of course, the Slayer is based off of the Doom Slayer. So, you know, all that and the glory therein. Nope. Of course I miss. So I will mark him. Then run and gun. And then we'll hard hit him. And for the glory of humanity, yeah. And let's see what's in this room. There was not a room battle. But we will see. Ah, bandits. Not what we want. But not terrible either. Uh, we will then go ahead and proselytize and get damage blocks. And then we shall smack them. Puncture. Ah, please, come on. I don't want to lose people already. So I believe we will go ahead and tag and bag. Fortunately, I can't do a whole lot with him. I'll just go ahead and mark another target. And use up a bandage to heal a lot. You will go ahead and use the sharp edge again. Now it's 19. Well, better. And, I can deal with that, so I will instead just light up someone. Nice dodge. Everyone there. So I will go ahead and reload. So nice. Hmm. Less than ideal, still. Carpenter. Yeah, throw a snake. Very useful for the stress ceiling. If only he was an actual healer. But that's not the world I have, unfortunately. So, we shall pierce. Let's make sure. Oh, it's a grave. And we stole it. Stole some stuff from the grave. Like a true adventurer. Now we gotta go back. Which it looks like they spawned a battle. So we'll do that. Then redo the party order. Then, oh, Slooms. But we surprised them. So we can start getting set up. Really have a good amount of mark stuff. So I think we will go ahead and Serpent Sway. And then we'll attempt to stun it, the Hardhead, but they resisted. Then we will go ahead and give Pila a block. And tag Slime. What a good crit. Yeah. So, good Pierce. We want to do that because if the slime is to lay on the ground, it can actually come back. So, it's not ideal. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do get out of here without a death. Nope, nope. Dang it. Okay, no, it still counted for us. And we found a journal page. You well, dear friend, exemplary warrior, a survivor of the king's wars, and many sorties in these halls, met an ignoble end. We were weary, Hewell and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Wariness, it appears, has a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes which eviscerated him. And so which is, of course, great. I held him as his essence slipped away, and another giant fallen in our mad pursuit. I am alone now, weary, but unbowed. I press on. Unfortunately, that might be a word I don't know, admittedly, but what you gonna do? Hoping for a scout chance at some point in here. Nope. Good thing we still have a shovel. And then we'll eat the Estus flasks. and hope that we don't need to have the Estus flasks again, because we don't have any now. And so, nice, we did get our scout. And there's a room battle, and that's an empty room, so we need to go to the room battle. Much as I'd like to hit up the empty room. Let's get light in here. And spiders, because of course, we just can't avoid spiders ever. Which we could, but you know how it is. Then we'll throw snakes at it. But these guys don't leave a body. Strangely enough, this team's working so far. Metacorps? No. Anti-venom? No, really? Bandage? Okay. However, the beast carcass, I think, will use herbs. And we'll get Estus flasks from that. Just don't ask, and you'll probably be fine. It's what happens when you replace, you know, the rations with Estus flasks. Ah, dang it. Nice resist of push there. Don't like that, though. Nope. That wasn't great. So we will hold off on that and mark a target. And then we will pierce. And then we'll run and gun. Nice. Stop trying to stress my people out, dang it. And then we'll do a reload and pull them. And then do our ashes to ashes here, yeah. I wish I could heal a lot better than the two. But of course, you know. That didn't happen. Do another ashes to ashes. Which that was a nice stress heal. It's not fun, but we dodged it. Yeah, but that created a large one. And I believe, yeah, those are resistant to blights and stuns. So I think we'll do our sway. And then we shall tag and bag. That's not a bad hit. We will go ahead and mark this other target back here. and then we will pierce him. Come on. Let me just kill these things and be done with it. Um, right. This isn't the best thing right now. And I just got Pila out here too. So, I think we will go ahead and, one, make it lighter. Go for that stun. That may not work. Okay, it's gonna hit our Exorcist, but that's gonna create another guy. So, nice crit. Okay, this is not going so awful. We still got this. And then we will... Ooh, nice. No, this is the final thing. Interestingly enough. But we will go ahead and open up this chest then. Get stuff out. And then check back here. Do one more. Eek. No, no. No, no, no. No, I think, oh, please just be a treasure room. Nope, it was an empty room. So it wasn't even worth it, because of course. Oh no, they're wasting away. We need to get blood. And Pila got a quote thing musical. So, inspiring tune will give her more stress heal. And Flowers got one. He's a known cheat, so he can't gamble, but he is a quick draw, so more speed on that first round. And thus we return to town. And apparently we would get our first Hierophant if he wasn't kind of broken, but instead we have our first Abomination. Another Shield Breaker. And the Spartan, but we don't know if he works. So I'm just gonna close that event. And people healed. Which is good. No one really left except Simodians now thirsting for blood. And as my 40k buddies would know, blood for the blood god. So I think we will take Henry. Henry will apparently not go to the bar, but we'll do stuff in the Abbey. And then Pila will go do some flagellation. Rainbow Bat will pray. And, yeah. This is all shaping up to be a kind of shit show. Um, let's see what new heroes we have. Alright, we have a Houndmaster. So, anyone wants to claim the Houndmaster, they can. Then we have another class, the Hollow. And we don't have different outfits for them, but they seem to be like a Jiangshi. Or I'm probably saying that wrong again, but it's a Chinese vampire that hops around. So that's going to be interesting for next time. And more bounty hunters. So I think, well, the barracks are full, so it's time to increase that. Alright. Think it's time to open up some new skills on people, so go ahead and take Ms. Mincy. And we will go ahead and get, I think, that's nice just to lower stress and is a heal. That's 1-to-1. Holy Lance would be good just for if I'm doing a lot of stance moving. Or get surprised. Battle heal would be good just because that's a solid 2-to-3. But we could also increase the smite, giving it more damage and a chance to crit. Or we could upgrade the Zeus Accusation, making it more accurate and more of a chance to crit. Stunning Blow, increasing the chance that it will stun and crit and hit. Yeah. And the Bulwark of Faith, where we can increase the amount of protection, and that's about it on that. We can also get a few things on Satsuki, like Noxious Blast, just hitting people for blight in the front, Blinding Gas for 3 chances. We can stun people in the back. Or just Battlefield Medicine, so we can heal and cure blight and bleed. Also, making the Plague Grenade more powerful. A little bit more, anyway. Incision. More chances to do that bleed. It's not the worst thing. If anyone wants to get in contact with me, if you want to do changes to skills, I will figure that stuff out. But otherwise, I think this is a good time to stop for now, and I will see you next time for the 6th part, when maybe I'll get my act together and not have people, get super close to dying.